So this is my new John Deere. I just got it last night. I've been waiting for it for quite a while now. It's a John Deere 116, as you can see. Got it for $350. And the guy gave me $20 back because a couple years ago I helped him put on the mower deck after he painted it, which wasn't the best of paint jobs, but that'll all be getting fixed, don't worry. And yeah, so it is the 33rd one made in 1983. So one of the last years that they made the 116. And I've heard from places that the 116 is the rarest John Deere that there is, or the rarest John Deere lawnmower, I should say. But that's not entirely true because the patio tractors are the rarest, considering the seat, an original patio tractor seat, is worth $1,000. Just the seat. So yeah. But I suppose this could come a close second. However, it is not the most collectible or most expensive John Deere there is, for sure. The 110s are definitely the most collectible, and others are probably more expensive, I'm not quite sure. It all depends on what the buyer wants to pay for it, really. So yeah. It has the 16 horsepower, opposed twin brakes. So yeah, that's a very awesome engine for sure. It's had the onboard fuel pump bypassed for whatever reason. Let's see if I can get this brighter. No? Okay. And they put this giant fuel filter in here, which is pretty cool. But as you can see here, they've put bolts in the holes of the fuel line, so I don't know what that's all about really. But I'll be fixing that, of course. And another thing, see this choke cable here, half of its movement is just moving that. I mean, it doesn't even really do anything until you get there. That's when it pulls the choke. And then from here, this is where it pushes it back in. And even still, it doesn't push it in all the way. It's still a little bit closed when it does that. But as you can see, it was completely covered in overspray on this side. All those white speckles. So I've cleaned them all off. Most of them, at least. This whole thing was covered. So if you watch my how to remove overspray video, you'll know how I did that. But yeah, the battery is from '05, so it's obviously going to need replacing sometime. It still works good for now. And the hood had overspray on it. As you can see, I missed a little bit there. That's no big deal, really. I've cleaned out the headlights. I'll show you them when I get it started, because they only work when it's started or when it's running for some reason. Yeah, I'll explain that noise in a second. I guess I'll tell you now. It's the second fuel pump. There's an electric one in there. There's two fuel pumps in the 116s. I don't know why, really, but yeah. So being the later model of this from 1983, it has the headlights, as you can tell, and the 46-inch deck. Not the 38 like the early ones had. The 46. It's quite a massive deck. 3 blades. Beastly thing. So yeah. As you can see, this front tire is about to go. I mean, it's losing pressure all the time. It's almost gone. But as you can see, this one is fine, pretty much. But it has a different tread. You see that? That's because this is the original John Deere. It's gonna need new bearings too. That's awesome. Yeah, I already need new bearings. Oh well. Easy fix. But yeah, this is the original John Deere tire, and this is a replacement in which he gave me, oh that's bright, he gave me these and that. You may be wondering why there's missing a front tire. That's because I get the other one's on the John Deere already. So at some point I'll be replacing this so they both match and they're both good tires. And I guess I have a spare of rears as well. These came off like a Craftsman or something. Let's see, 20 by 10. I don't even know if those rear ones fit or not. Let's check. Numbers, where are you? 20 by 10. Oh yeah. Yeah, at some point these will be needing replacement too. But for now they're good. I like the big tires. It's bigger. I bought this because it has it's rare. It has the nice Humongo engine. That's Briggs & Stratton, which is awesome. It has the classic looking dash, the throttle, and a separate choke, which I've always wanted. It has headlights, the big deck, yada yada yada. Kind of to replace the poor little 160 over here that you've seen before, with its tiny 38-inch Kawasaki 12.5 horsepower Japanese thing. Not so classic looking dashboard, tiny rear tires. Bleh. So I bought this one. Definitely cool. If you watch my other video on how to fix your caster wheels, you can see I fixed these. They're nice and tight. I'm missing one there. It's supposed to have another one of these funny looking things. So yeah, hopefully I can find one of those. And yeah, that's about it for this mower. Oh yeah, a start up here. It's all nice and clean. I polished the hood as best I could, and kind of cleaned everything up as best as I could anyway. So let's see if it'll start. I don't know. It hasn't been starting real good lately for some reason. Let's try it without choke. I can't even tell if it needs choke or not sometimes. And I had to adjust the idle so it idles as good as it does. Cable. Whoops. So as you can see, it runs really nice. Still some adjustments to do, but that's okay. I forgot to mention the bearings in the deck are completely shot beyond anything, so I'll be needing to rebuild the deck. So yeah, thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more videos on the complete restoration of the John Deere 116.